Alright guys, welcome to another video. Adam here. Long drive to get here, pretty much raining the whole time. Came in on a logging road, put in, and we've been paddling for about 4 hours. Did I think 4 portages so far. I'm out here with a fellow YouTuber, Tosh Propelled. Tosh and I have been speaking for about a year now. We finally got an opportunity to meet up and go on a trip. So we're doing a loop. We'll be out here for about a week. From what we hear, some beautiful lakes, some tough portages, and also some nice camping. I have a full backpack full of gear and food, so looking forward to a good trip. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a tough one. It is 4 o'clock right now. I think we have 1 or 2 more portages to get to, so we'll just continue on and catch up with you later.
What's wrong with you? You're not having any food.
Good morning, back on the water. Woke up this morning around 6:37, overcast skies, but it seems they've cleared up. As you can see, we're getting some blue poking through and the sun is to our back. Went to bed around 11 p.m. and then all of a sudden it just started downpouring around, I don't know, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. around there. Winds picked up, lightning, thunder. Luckily we're in our tent with everything packed away. Today's gonna be a pretty tough day. 2 big portages. First one's a kilometer. Second one's about 1.5 kilometers, maybe a little bit more. Perfect paddling weather. It's nice and cool. It's dropped down. Yesterday was quite humid. Anyways, looking forward to it. It's gonna be a good day. And I'll catch up with you guys later. All right, we're in the middle of the 1,000-meter portage, in the middle of a pond here. Trail ended over here, and as you can see, I'm pulling over all these logs and everything and trying to get across over to there. A lot of work getting through this one. Maybe because the water levels are low, you can maybe just skirt through this really quickly when the water levels are high, but at the moment, getting through this is quite difficult. Anyways, continue on and hopefully get through this pretty quick. All right, 10:30. First portage of the day done. We're now into Town Line Lake, and it is absolutely beautiful here. I think the plan is to hang out here for a bit. Like I said, we have a 1.5, 1.6 kilometer portage coming up next. I'll talk to Tosh, see what he wants to do. Feeling good, getting the portage set up, dialed in, getting my balance right. I brought way too much stuff, but it's all good. What's going on?
Poking around, taking a look. Want to stop for a little break?
Yeah. All right, guys, it's about noon, getting back in the boats. We were just hanging up on that rock up there for about, I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes. Yeah, I think we're gonna make our way over to the portage, and then we should be into our lake for the night. I'm just gonna start heading over there and see you guys in the portage. All right, I think we finally found a campsite for the night. Pretty slim pickings in terms of sites, but stumbled across this place. Bit of a fire pit, some flat ground, and that's really all we need for the night. So I think we're just gonna set up and relax a little bit. Been a pretty tough day in terms of the portages. Beautiful lake, glad we're here, and we're gonna start setting up and yeah, see how it goes.
Just dousing the fire a little bit.
Let's get a little bit. Good morning. It's about 9:15. Just got on the water. Absolutely beautiful morning. This is a gorgeous lake. The wind has died down completely from last night, as you can see. And the lake's just like glass. Had a really good night last night. The clouds cleared completely and stars came out. Hopefully the shots I got were pretty good. And the sunset was absolutely beautiful. The lighting last night was so nice. Anyways, on to today. Today's gonna be a very tough day. We have 2, if not 3, very long portages to tackle. We're hopping from this lake into Kirkpatrick. Looking forward to banging these ones out, getting them done and moving on, but it's a shame to be leaving this lake. It's absolutely beautiful. So we're in a bit of a pickle here. We're trying to follow the maps. We have 3 different maps. I'm using Kevin Callan's map, and Tosh is using 2 other maps that he's had. Kevin Callan's map shows a portage going from here to Kirkpatrick. We're at the end of the lake here, and over there we saw a portage sign, but we searched the area, couldn't find any visible path other than what looks to be like a creek. Now when I look on the Kevin Callan map, the portage seems to be just north of that creek. That's where I am now. I'm just north of where that creek is. And I see this path, what looks to be a path going up this hill. I don't know, there's no sign or anything, but I'm gonna check it out. So I've come up from the water, and what I thought was a little bit of a path. Not sure if you can see it, but I don't see anything up here. This looks like a dead end. If that's the case, we're gonna have to change the route up quite a bit. I don't know. Go talk to Tosh and see if he's found anything over there. So now we're making our way to the south end of this lake. Big question mark at this point. See what kind of options we have available to us, and hopefully keep moving down the lake.
We're not getting through that. There's a beaver dam here, and then it's just logs and rocks.
This behind me is the 3-kilometer trail to Kirkpatrick. It's pretty clear. Obviously it's used either as a snowmobile trail or an ATV trail. So we could definitely take that option, but we figure we have time. We still have 5 days left in this trip. Let's take some time bumping down this river. So we're gonna hop over this beaver dam, do some liftovers, see how shallow it is, and kind of try and make our way down the creek. So we're gonna start that, and yeah, wish us luck.
Rivers run dry, dust spreads in the air. 2 dark days, do you have a tear to spare? Make a promise, the world awaits. It's heavy just breathing through this debate.
All right, so we're just making our way down the creek. Couldn't ask for a better day, not a cloud in the sky. Hopefully we didn't regret that decision we made to avoid the 3-kilometer. So far I'd say it was the right decision, but we'll see as the day goes on.
Come on, start a riot. When they love you too much, no, it's fame, fate, or even hate. Don't be scared when the weight paralyzes your state at the gate. It's a lot to take in, it's designed to know and don't wait. Don't be scared when the weight paralyzes your state at the gate. Don't get in line.
All right, so it's 3 o'clock. We've found the Portage trail that goes and meets up with the main trail. The main trail is up on this ridge behind me. It's the 3-kilometer trail that when we started the river all the way over to Kirkpatrick, that's right up the hill. This trail is clear all the way up, about a 4-minute walk. You're at the main trail, and then we can take that over to Kirkpatrick. But yeah, that's the plan at the moment. Oh, what a day. It's been a really, really tough day. It's 4:40. We have to make our way down this lake. We were planning on doing another portage, but it's just too late. So we'll just finish up this lake, hopefully find a decent campsite and call it a night. Absolutely beautiful. Good morning. Today is day 4. We are making our way north on Kirkpatrick Lake. We have about a 2-kilometer portage to get into Bluebird. Woke up around 5 in the morning, some thunder in the distance, and then just flashes in the night. The whole tent was lighting up, but it seemed to be north of us, kind of blowing through. But once again, lucky we were in the tents and everything packed away, so it wasn't a big deal. As you can see, it's pretty overcast. It's supposed to get a strong westerly wind around midday. My Garmin's saying 40-kilometer gusts. Hopefully we are somewhere close to our site by then. It's 9:20, and see how this portage goes. Yeah, I feel good about that.
I don't think there's anything over 700 on my map.
Let me check my map.
There's nothing on your map.
I don't know. I can't read it. We finished the 2-kilometer portage into Blueberry. What's that? What did I say?
Blueberry.
Blue something. Does that take 2? I'll leave it in there. All right, we're on Bluebird now. A 2-kilometer portage is done. Our next biggest is 600, and then it goes down from there. Glad to have that out of the way. It's about noon. Paddle around this lake a little bit, grab something to eat, maybe do a little fishing, and then make our way over to Big Horseshoe. Make our way over to Big Horseshoe. Okay, 1:15. We're now on Big Horseshoe Lake. Yeah, we have a couple options. We can either stay on this lake, or we can paddle up this lake and make our way to Duval for the night. We do have a few days left in terms of scheduling for this trip. So at this point, with all the tough portages out of the way and the big obstacles, hopefully, it should be an easier trek out. But yeah, Tosh is up ahead. Catch up to him and see what we do for the night. Easy, Cooper. All right, it's 2 o'clock. We've decided to move on, hop onto a small 80-meter portage, and then we'll be on Duval for the night. It's still early, weather's beautiful. Although not making a big difference in distance, it'll save us some time tomorrow. We're gonna jump across here, and yeah, hopefully be in Duval in a pretty short time. All right, guys, it's 3 o'clock. We're on Duval now, getting hit with a pretty strong headwind. Continuing to look for campsites. None of our maps have campsites on this lake, so kind of running blind. Just continue to scour the shore, see if we find anything.
Looks like a beach down at the end of you.
Yeah, it looks like it. Looks very tempting.
Looks like it's a long way away.
It is. Made it to site. What time is it? It's about 4 o'clock. Just paddled down Duval. A really bad wind. Looks like it's dying down. Go figure. As we made our way down, we couldn't find many sites. We saw this beach at the end of the lake. We knew we had to come here at some point, so decided to take the beach. So that's where we're at now. Nice change of scenery. Found some flat land in the back there. It's a beautiful view. It's a nice sandy beach. Yeah. I think it'll do for tonight. Found the window to his heart. Scratches. When he has that harness on, he just comes and smashes into you. Oh. Scratching.
Rubs up against everything.
Yeah. This morning I was like rubbing under his...
That's his favorite. Under his chin?
Yeah?
Yeah.
He seems to not like that.
He doesn't want to be rubbed. He likes being scratched.
Okay. Alright.
So it's either like scratch there or like scratch here.
Yeah.
He'll start to like lean his head in and push harder. Like, and after a while, and he's like, starts to murmur.
Does stop.
Yeah. Here you go.
Bye beach. It's been good. Good morning. Late start today, about 10 a.m. We have a very short paddle over to a portage that's just around the bend here. And then we'll be pond hopping for a bit, for a few hours I'm sure. Had a good night last night. The clouds rolled in. Around 11 o'clock it started to rain and the temperature dropped significantly. Tosh was looking on his Zoleo, said it got down to -1. So yeah, it got pretty cold and it pretty much rained all night. Like I said, real short paddle, and then we'll be portaging 500, a 300, and a 200, something along those lines. But very cold today. I think it's gonna be a high of 9. Gonna have our feet in the river, I'm sure. Got the rain jacket on, probably put my gloves on, which you'll see here. Have a hot drink with me. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be fine. Let's get started on these portages. Over there?
Nothing that looks like a trail to me. It kind of looks like an opening right there, but... This was on the tree.
I've got a little bit of flag tape.
I just ripped off a few branches to make it a little more obvious.
Okay, I think we're about halfway through the second portage. We've come through this swampy section here and come to a bit of a crossroads. Seems to be a path going that way, but the lake that we're going to is that way. Tosh is in hip waders. This section is really wet, so he's gone down there to check it out. But we're not far, probably only 150 meters from the second pond, but just don't want to take a wrong turn and end up somewhere else. Tons of ATV trails and trails going through here, so I want to be sure where we're going. It's okay, buddy. It's okay, Coop.
definitely a trail winding through the grass.
You can paddle it?
No, you run out of water right here. But you could probably drag through it.
All right, welcome back to the party. 3:15, we're now into Pointer Lake, which was our destination for the night. But we're looking at what we have left. I think we're gonna continue on and maybe knock off a few more portages, making our exit day tomorrow much shorter, and make a little distance today while we have some time and some great weather. You may notice that I'm wearing different clothing. Why is that, Adam? Well, on the last portage, the 700-meter portage into Pointer, I fell backwards into a disgusting cesspool of a beaver dam, muddy, leachy, disgusting pool. Yeah, so yeah, it wasn't pleasant. Bashed up my hand pretty good. It's fine, but hurts quite a bit. But other than that, nothing really hurt other than you know, my pride. I made it over here to the campsite, stripped down, washed out the mud out of every piece of clothing that I had, changed into some dry, clean clothes, and now we will continue on. So the show goes on. I will pack up what I have here and hop back on the water. 3:23, probably have a couple hours left of travel. But you know, other than the hand, feeling good, ready to take on these portages. So yeah, let's go. All right, everybody, about 8 a.m. Sun's rising behind me, as you can see. Tons of mist on the lake. So I'm gonna close the video out here. Tosh is a fantastic outdoorsman. Really glad I was able to get out with him. Learned a lot. And hopefully Tosh and I can get out again someday. Appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate the likes. Appreciate the comments. I know I don't put out these videos too often, but I know when I do, you guys are there watching, so I appreciate that. I'm gonna paddle my way down 2D, back to the vehicles. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.